Join me as I take on the challenge of transforming my life through discipline for the next 30 days. Discipline. It's a word that can evoke a sense of dread or boredom in many of us. But what if I told you that it has the power to completely change your life? Lack of discipline can lead to a life of mediocrity, where goals are never quite met and opportunities are constantly slipping through our fingers. How many times have you put off a task until the last minute, only to rush through it and not do your best work? Or worse still, how many times have you let fear or procrastination hold you back from taking action on something that could have been life-changing? I know I have, and it's a terrible feeling. We all know the saying, "I'll do it tomorrow." But tomorrow turns into next week, next month, next year. And before we know it, years have passed and we're still stuck in the same old routine. We miss out on so many opportunities because we lack the discipline to take control of our lives. We let excuses and distractions hold us back from achieving our full potential. And if we're being honest with ourselves, it's not just about achieving success. It's about feeling fulfilled, feeling like we're living the life we truly want to live. Think about it. Every successful person you admire, every person who has achieved great things, has one thing in common: discipline. They've developed the habits and routines necessary to stay focused, to keep pushing forward even when the going gets tough. They know that discipline is the key to unlocking their true potential, to achieving their goals and living the life they want. And it's not just about grand, lofty goals. Discipline affects every area of our lives, from our health and fitness to our careers and personal relationships. Take our health, for example. We all know we should be eating better, exercising more, getting enough sleep. But how many of us actually do it? How many of us have the discipline to stick to a healthy routine, even when it's hard, even when we don't feel like it? And what about our careers? Do we have the discipline to stay focused, to keep learning and growing, to push ourselves outside of our comfort zones? Or do we get complacent, stuck in a rut, and let our careers stagnate? And what about our personal relationships? Do we have the discipline to communicate effectively, to listen actively, to show up fully for the people we care about? Or do we let distractions and excuses get in the way, causing us to miss out on deep, meaningful connections with others? I want to share a story with you about someone who transformed their life through discipline. This person was stuck in a rut, feeling unmotivated and unhappy with their life. They were overweight, struggling with anxiety and depression, and feeling like they were just going through the motions of daily life without any sense of purpose. But then they made a decision to take control, to develop the discipline necessary to change their life. They started small, with tiny habits and routines that they could stick to, and slowly but surely, they began to see results. They started exercising regularly, eating healthy foods, practicing mindfulness and meditation. And as they did, they started to feel more energized, more confident, more fulfilled. They started to pursue their passions, to take risks, to push themselves outside of their comfort zones. And as they did, their life began to transform in ways they never could have imagined. They started a new business, made new friends, found a sense of purpose and direction, and it all started with discipline. So, what can we learn from this story? We can learn that discipline is not something we're born with. It's something we can develop, something we can practice, something we can grow into. We can learn that discipline is not about being perfect. It's about being consistent, about showing up every day, about making progress, no matter how small. And we can learn that discipline is the key to unlocking our true potential, to achieving our goals, to living the life we truly want to live. So I want to leave you with a challenge today. Take control of your life, develop the discipline necessary to achieve your goals, to live the life you truly want to live. I'd love to hear from you in the comments below. What's one area of your life where you struggle with discipline? And what's one thing you're going to do this week to start making a change? And if you're ready to take your personal growth to the next level, be sure to check out my next video on building self-awareness. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.